air sign. I'm actually not Gemini born. I'm Cancer born, but I'm on the cusp of Gemini, so I do draw qualities for that. It's called the cusp of magic. I do have very airy qualities. Anyway, so I'm going to shuffle these decks. This is for the tarot reading week of January 31st through February 6th. This is the very first Gemini reading that I'm doing for a continual series of weekly readings as well as monthly readings. I am starting up this channel in hopes of getting out spiritual messages. My name is James. I have been developing my intuition for several years now. I've been reading tarot for a little over a year. I am a certified tarot reader, but if you care about credentials and stuff like that, you can always look in my About Me page, and there's a little more information on that. Shuffle these really quick. If you would like a one-on-one reading because you like the way I read cards, there will be a link below. If you wish to support this channel moving forward, there's also stuff down below as well that you can look into. As my skills with communicating and videoing, recording, and stuff like that increases, so too will my presence here on the video. It's always awkward starting out first whenever you're first doing readings or first doing recordings at all. I've always been super camera shy, but the thing is like as long as you're vulnerable, and I'm going to be slurring over my words a lot because the country part of me is trying to come out. Born and raised in Kentucky. So we can't talk very well. Let's just put it that way. I'm always trying to hide it. This is probably why I slur my words. But anyway, yeah. So let me get done with those. I'm gonna shuffle all these cards really quick. I'm trying to be hasty. I'm trying to keep these readings somewhere around 15 minutes. But there's gonna be quite a good information coming out. So far, my past two readings for today have been great. A lot of key themes playing out, and I'll the spread that I use, I'll go over exactly what's showing here and the themes, the clarifying and whatnot. I like these golden cards, and I do apologize because they can be kind of too golden for the camera because I got lights in the background. I'll tell you what they are, and I'll try to show you the card itself. I got a Moonology deck here for an Oracle card draw. I'll do 3 cards to help bring in additional information for the reading itself. And remember, this is for the week of the 31st through the 6th. And it will be in the headline too, so not that you can forget. And I'll be doing weekly readings for all zodiac signs, as well as monthly readings and whatever else I feel guided to do. I'm thinking about doing new moon and full moon readings as well. Possibly even solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. Alright, so getting started here. High Priestess. So this is the overall theme I'm laying out right now. 3 columns. Full 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Awesome. Alright, so the overall theme here is the High Priestess. She is very intuitive. She receives downloads. She receives intuitive guidance. She's becoming more in her subconscious mind to bring out the next plan of action in the major arcana, right? So the previous card is the Magician. He's an individual who likes to use what he has. He's got the power to manifest the things that he is starting to envision. The High Priestess is like the next level, all right? Getting in tune with your intuition. You're getting these downloads. So the thing is, how you apply this to your life is, the theme of this week is that you may be more intuitive, right? You may be starting to have new ideas or feel guided towards something that you may not exactly have been guided towards before. But it comes from the intuition, right? And intuition to me is your connection to your soul, your higher self. And it's going to look different for everybody. But I'll go over the cards to see exactly, what might be playing out this week. So just keep in mind that this is a call, and even what's going to happen to get more in alignment with your intuition, because something's going to come up that's going to need to move forward, right? All right, so the 2 of Cups, relationships. This could be a relationship with your higher self, so yourself, or it could be a relationship with another person. So there's definitely an emphasis on a relationship here. And the Six of Wands is right below it. So I guess kind of what I'm feeling is there could be a connection coming in, or has already came in, but because it's going to be for next week, this is definitely going to be some sort of achievement, something that's going to come out into the limelight, right? Connection here. Maybe it's been sort of hidden. Maybe you guys have not really told anybody about this relationship, but there's going to be a victory here. There's going to be a sort of achievement that's going to help you move forward on this relationship, this connection that's happening. I definitely feel like it's between two people, but something's going to come out. It's a positive card. The Six of Wands is very positive, so it's definitely something that you want to happen, not something that you don't want to happen. So it's very positive for this connection coming through, right? Page of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. I can't talk today. I was slurring over my words so bad in my previous two readings. It was terrible. So this is the first card, and this is the clarifying. So the Page of Swords is generally can represent someone coming in with a piece of information, learning, higher education even, but someone may come in. Okay, now I'm looking at this as if someone may come in that's going to try and bring you down. So because the Page of Swords can definitely be someone a little combative, a little bit immature in their approach. And it could wind up hurting you a little bit, honestly, because the Nine of Wands is someone, he kind of looks wounded to me. Just know that what's coming and the overall essence here is that you're going to move forward from it, right? So yeah, be mindful of someone next week or the following week. Timing's always weird with tarot and the universe, but it is what it is. Next week, moving forward, be mindful of someone coming in. They could be young or younger in the mind or younger at heart that may not have your best interest. Just stand your ground, right? Stand your ground. Know that you are working towards something that doesn't really involve them. And if they're trying to bring you down for any reason, any reason at all, then you need to be able to utilize the lessons that you've learned, the maturity that you've gained along your journey to be able to move forward with that. Because what's coming also is the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new beginning on the horizon for you. The Fool always represents a new beginning. And the Fool is someone who is taking a new approach to something or stepping off into a new adventure that is very new to them. So you may not feel super prepared, but the thing is like, that's okay, right? I wasn't like super prepared to do these readings, recording these at least. I'm a perfectionist by nature, so I was trying to like get everything perfect, and it's still not perfect, but love the background. Anyway, Seven of Pentacles here. So the new beginning actually could be something that you've been waiting on. Because the Seven of Pentacles represents something or someone that has already done the work. This isn't the beginning of the Pentacle suit here. This is the Sevens. So it's about advancement, right? You've already planted the seeds. You've been kind of waiting to see whether or not this is going to pan out. And it looks like there's a new beginning that's coming along with that. So you've been having to wait a little bit. Understand that you've been putting in the work, but there is a new beginning on the way. So keep that in mind. In this regard to material and physical assets, so it could be finances, it could be property, moving forward on a new business adventure or job. Some people may not like it. Doesn't matter though, because it's all about you and this other person, right? Moving forward on a new adventure. It's awesome. I love new adventures. Matter of fact, I've been waiting on my own myself. All right, so the outcomes here. All right, awesome. So, Six of Cups here. This honestly, this connection coming through may be someone from your past. I've been reading this card like this a lot lately, and that's kind of what I feel. Definitely connection coming through. Definitely a hard-won victory, because the Six of Wands before that was the Five of Wands. So it's about challenge and movement and growth, but it may not be very fun. It could be, I guess. But this is definitely bringing you an opportunity, and it could be something from the past here, or someone from the past here that's trying to reform a connection. It doesn't have to be love, at least in the romantic sense. It can just be a strong connection to this person, okay? So definitely divinely guided, I would feel on that. Ooh. Interesting read. This is really cool, actually. I like this. All right, so the clarifying here is King of Swords. I may have to use a different deck besides these really golden ones because y'all can't really see these very well. But if you can, it's King of Swords here. So basically, this is like, okay, so this is what I'm getting from this. The King of Swords is someone who has to be able to look at the broader perspective. He's really cold and analytical in his approach. He's not emotionally attached to his outcome or his decisions. So it seems like this, actually, I feel like this is you. So if you have this person coming in that is not, he's trying to swing this sword at you, this page of swords, he's trying to be a little bit combative here. And it's like, you're already wounded. You've already been through a lot yourself, and it may tip you over the edge. But the thing is take on the King of Swords energy here. Be analytical, be unemotional, and use your ability to essentially cut that cord, cut that person out, or cut whatever it is that needs to be cut out, so that this person does not affect you in the way they're trying to affect you. Okay, that's kind of like what the King of Swords is becoming right now. I think this is you. That's what I'm picking up on. It's pretty cool, actually. It's like you're the king, they're the page. You have the power here, right? The King of Swords has the power. So don't let this person take your power away, even though you've been through a lot. The Empress card is the clarifying on this last one. Very cool, very cool. So I'm getting like new life vibes here. It goes along with the new beginning card, the Fool. The Empress is someone who's very abundant. She's attracting things. She doesn't need to put any effort into it. So whatever's happening here, you don't need to put a lot of effort into it. Just allow it to unfold, basically. Because ultimately, you are creating a new life for yourself. And it's a new life of abundance. It doesn't have to be material abundance, because abundance comes in many forms. Connections. But it could be a material. It could be everything, actually. Because she's attractive with everything. She's got her connections, her friends, people at her side. She's got the material assets always handed to her. But I'm getting new life vibes because she represents fertility. Fertile in... oh, you know what? I wonder if someone might be having a baby or wanting to have a baby. Because this is something that's... You planted the seeds. There's a new beginning because of that. And I'm getting the Empress card. It could be a long shot there, but some of you, you're creating new life. Literally or figuratively. Either way, take that how it resonates. All right, so let's move on to the Moonology. We're at 13 minutes. All right. Yeah, so this makes sense. Got the Moonology deck here. This is my Oracle deck that I like to use. I vibe with it the most. I'm a Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. That's how it is, right? All right, waning moon. What do you need to release? Goes along the lines of what this reading has been saying. You know, I think that it's probably a connection or someone in your life that you need to release. The inability to make decisions for yourself and stop giving your power away. So what in your life can you release out of those, or possibly other things that you can think of? Whatever comes to mind that hits you the hardest. Because you are going through a time of healing. Moving through a time of healing. So you may be kind of taking it easy. Out of the blue, someone comes in and tries to knock you down. Thing is you need to allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to... because you've been through a lot of it from what it shows. But you got some good prospects coming in. But allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself the time, the space, and away from people who don't have your best interest at heart, right? You don't want to be around people like that. Because what's happening is something that may not happen but once in a blue moon. All right? It says, believe in the impossible, the blue moon. I love this card. There's a lot of mystery behind it. It's actually the card that's on the front of the deck here, or the case. So it's saying believe in the impossible. You may be going through some thoughts, some things that have been happening in your life that you want to achieve, that you want to move forward with. Could be these connections, could be something a little more physical, material, I should say. But you have to believe. You may be having thoughts that may be preventing you. Man, I cannot talk today. I have a lot of things going through my head, and I can't speak as fast as my mind's going. That's the downside to intuition, is it comes through very fast, and you gotta speak fast. But I can't speak that fast without slurring my words. So believe in the impossible. Okay, so your mind may not be allowing you to actually see where you're going, to see what you might think could be possible, but may be thinking that it is impossible to do it. So this is just saying, know that it's going to happen. Believe that it'll happen. You got to tell yourself, I'll see it when I believe it, not I'll believe it when I see it, because that's not how the universe works, unfortunately. Anyway, Gemini, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a one-on-one, I don't know if I've already said this before earlier in the reading, but if you want a one-on-one, that link's going to be down below. Other links for supporting the channel is going to be down below as well. And stay tuned for the following readings, because there's some good stuff that's going to wind up happening. So far, the signs have been having great readings. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe and like if you enjoy the way that I read. Okay, thank you.